Whether it be two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, or these badass Broncos we know you all love to drive, this is your Bronco Talk Live, presented by White Knuckle Off-Road Products, who make, in my opinion, the best rock sliders out there. All they ask is you go check out their website, and that's it. Maybe buy something. I mean, I'm sure they would like you to buy something if you like their product. But anyways, just go check them out already. Jeez, why haven't you done this? Oh, man. Allie, what is going on, girl?
We're just living.
Man, you're over there.
We're grouting tile. We're grouting tile. We're grouting showers. We're fixing a house.
All right, you're over there doing that, and I'm over here driving new Nissan Zs, and which has nothing to do with the Bronco right now. But hey, we're all doing something tonight, right?
Hey, it happens. It's all good.
You know what's funny is yesterday, Allie texted me and goes, "Hey, where's the link to the show?" And I was like, "Ooh, we're not doing a show on Monday tonight. We have to go. We're having to go a little bit of Tuesdays because of softball." And Allie, you know what? So it's the first opening game of our season for our 12U team. Excited, and well, we were supposed to play last week and we got rained out, so we're excited. There's storm clouds around. I'm like, "There's no way. There's no way." And the league will send out like when rain's coming, "Hey, no, we're still playing. So like 10 minutes before we were supposed to head to the park, it just downpours. And I'm like, damn it, I could have done the Bronco show. And so then I just sat on my butt and watched Guardians of the Galaxy last night. So that was my Monday. So sorry guys that there was no Bronco Talk Live, but we're here now. Allie, how's Michigan? The weather, I keep seeing Michigan Bronco people talking about taking the doors and tops off. It must be nice.
Yeah, I mean, it's finally getting nicer, but now it's getting cold again.
Oh no.
Like it was supposed to be like high 70s and now we're like back in the 60s and it's supposed to be like 30 tonight. And I'm like,
heated seats, right?
Hey, I mean, I've had my top open and the heat still on. So
hey, we had no doors. We went to a little town called Smyrna, Tennessee, and it's like 20 minutes away from here. And there's this hamburger place called Freddy's. Love this place. They're out of Kansas City. They keep slowly integrating here, but they do like these little smash burgers. They're really good. And so I surprised Kelly and I took her up there because she likes this place. And wasn't even thinking that it was this time last year, and wasn't even thinking, oh, it gets damp and cool at night. And yeah, we're going down the interstate with no doors on. The top was all the way back. Finally, I pulled over and threw at least the top up. And yeah, heated seats are at 10, heaters at max. Like, yeah, it was awful, but fun at the same time.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, it's definitely better than what it was up here. So I'm very thankful for that. But I think for Motor City Bronco Fest this weekend, I think it's supposed to be 60s again. So we'll see what happens.
Well, at least in the advertisement, it shows kids in the back of a Bronco in big jackets. So I think you were preparing people, right?
We're prepared for everything.
Oh man. Bird Dog, it's not Bird Dog Overland anymore. It's Bird Dog Off-Road Adventures. That's a mouthful, Bird Dog. Come on, Jody. But Claudia, the Bronkbusters live stream over there. He's interested. He already has one hard top, and he's already over there asking questions about the next hard top. And I'm like, Jody, how many hard tops do you need? You got to spread them up, dude. Donate that soft top to charity. I could use the back of it because ours broke. But it's just charity, Jody, just charity. Anyways, I did notice that Tyler rolled again. So there is that.
There's that and the armadillo top.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess it's proven now that you can.
It's like an armadillo.
Yeah, but it's like a turtle. Because like turtles get on their back, can't get back over.
Oh
no. But the interesting top there, I can't wait to see pricing on that because I think people freak out now about the idea of a factory top over $5,000, and that top's going to be 10 to 15 grand.
So coming from a Jeep person, how much is a Jeep hard top?
I don't know a ton of people that actually go to Jeep for a hard top. Like they usually go to aftermarket. $3,500 you can get usually a decent top.
Okay.
So, I mean, I love small businesses, so I like the idea of somebody's trying something new and when doing that. And that Tyler rolled it again and proved that you can have a Bronco but you can't lead a Bronco to water. I don't know where I'm at, but anyways, it's an interesting video. I don't condone that type of.
That's the thing. It just makes it hard because, like, I don't want customers to think like, oh, I can go roll my Bronco and everything will be fine. No, you cannot do
Right.
that.
Well, but he's testing that for everybody. He's doing that for everybody. So I
Yeah.
mean, come on. I'm just playing. I love Tyler to death. So hopefully he continues not to roll. Well, let's get on a streak, Tyler, of not rolling your Bronco.
All 4
The
tires
next
on the
trail.
ground, please.
I'm challenging Tyler right now. Next trail, don't brake before you get on the trail, and don't roll over. So if you can beat one of those, I'm going to tip my hat to you. But I'm playing, people. I'm playing. Once again, we will. Tyler's a welcome man to my jungle anytime. So you've got the Hollyoaks, or is it at Hollyoaks? Is your event
Yep,
this?
it's at Hollyoaks.
You guys do you know of any other off-road parks off there? Because you guys love Hollyoaks.
Well, there's Bundy, but like that's on the other side of the state. So we're trying to get people to, like, there's a core of us, like we all can't be at all the events. We all can't lead all the events. So we're hoping that some people just start like taking it upon themselves to like start hosting. Like some people have like little meetups and things like that. But Hollyoaks is convenient for a lot of us. So that's just kind of why we keep going back. So
yeah, well, I can't wait to be there sometime in June. That'll be fun.
Yeah, surprise.
Ta-da! Yeah, me and Kelly are going up to Michigan. Dude, my next couple months are so busy. So I'm driving up to Michigan. There's something fun that I want to see up there. And then we get back basically for a week. And then I think we head to Colorado. And then I think August travel picks back up for press stuff. Like, I don't get a summer anymore. I've determined, like, because people will go, hey, Dave, why don't you get to wheel more? And I'm like, I would love to wheel for one. You guys smash that membership thing. You keep smashing that for me, and I will go wheel every weekend. I promise you.
But
it's not paying the bills right now.
Josh has a point. The main off-road parks are the off-road parks are the highway in Michigan.
There is no doubt. You go from Ohio into Michigan, you're like, oh, cool.
When you're in Michigan.
Yeah, and all of a sudden it's like you're like. I asked Kelly the first time I drove to Michigan, I was like, how is this the home of the car and they can't build a road?
Yeah.
And she's like, it's just what you do, you know.
And I get
weather.
An idiot, but I'll leave that alone.
All I'm saying is, Ford, Jeep is just right across the border there, and there are better roads over there. So come on, let's help get Michigan to better roads.
Better roads because of the death wobble.
Well, that's probably why they death wobble. They drive to Michigan and can't handle the roads. Sorry, this is going to be a fun one tonight. It's a little bit of chaotic. Kelly's not here. She's at the ball field because our daughter had to work. So she's working the ball field, and this is that time of year. It's a bummer for me, but is what it is. Allie, so this thing you're doing has Hollyoaks, have they expanded anymore? I know they had, I think when we got up there, they opened the back up a little bit. Is that place getting any bigger?
Open? Yeah, all that will be open. There's going to be some vendors there, which will be really fun.
Oh, nice.
They have, it's a Bronco and a Jeep event. Like for the Broncos, it's Motor City Bronco Fest, but for Jeeps, it's like Topless Day or something. It's like a Jeep thing. It's like an actual Jeep day. Yeah. Where it's like Jeep Topless Day. So they're doing that there, but then they're also doing like, if you're a veteran, you get in for free, which I thought was pretty cool.
Yeah. I still don't like the fact that all the fees I have to pay to come off-road up there and then take my little flag with me. Like, I mean, come on.
We'll start adding stickers to your flag. It'll be great.
Well, maybe that's what I need to do, because I'm not putting those stickers on my Bronco. Of course, last time I didn't have to. I did not have, because they ran out of stickers, and the guy was like, don't worry about it. Just go. I was like,
here you go. It's like, thank you. I ordered mine. I highly doubt they'll be here in time. Because one of the things, like, I totally forgot. I'm just hoping plan the event. I forgot the stickers. It's fine.
I don't actually want to wheel these things. Jeez.
Well, that's the thing. I was planning on wheeling and doing a ton of stuff, but I guess I'm working the merchandise tent now. So I'll just be hanging out meeting people. So I'm excited about it because I like meeting everyone. And I had like 6 comments just saying I finally get to meet you. I'm like, I guess so. Like,
hey, me and Kelly have been at many events with Allie and never met her. So
that's very true.
Just how it is. David Zarco, no Diabolical tonight. No, Diabolical is coming up. I've got to finish up a video I was working on actually this weekend of some of the products they put in our vehicle, and I'm still trying to figure out. Alan put so many things in my vehicle from Supercell that I'm just like, where did this come from? Like, Alan, what are you like? I mean, very appreciative. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just like, when did this get in here? Like, little sneaky guy. Like,
what is this?
I have this. So I had the Mountains to Meadow little basket up by the driver's where
Oh,
the
that's the
sunglasses
other
deal is.
thing I needed to get. I totally forgot.
You can have this one. I'll give you one. But fell in love with that little basket. I love those guys. I love what they do. And Alan had been bugging me for weeks about, hey man, I've got this sun. I forget what he calls it, a sun visor or something that it goes up there. And I was like, I don't get it, Alan. I don't get it. But now that he has it up there, and I put a little molly bag up there for my sunglasses and stuff, I'm like, where's this been all my life?
You're like,
this
no,
is
I get it.
yeah, it was one of those things. Like, he kept sending me pictures of his prototype version of that, and I'm like, I don't know what you do with it. Like, it's a piece of something. I don't know. But so yeah, I happened to notice that on the way home driving. I was like, where are my sunglasses? What is this thing up here? Like,
That's awesome.
so what I'm saying is, Allie, don't let your vehicle, Alan, around your vehicle, or you might suddenly have like parts everywhere on it.
I won't be sad about it.
Right. No, your dog might though. Well, then the little slide out drawer that I have, your dog might like to ride that. You just slide her out and just she has her own stage.
That's the thing. Like, I really like the idea of the like secured cargo area.
Mm-hmm.
That's just where Maya like lays though, like all the time. So like that part would be really hard. What I do like is though, like on the side for like the corners of like the roll bar,
Mm-hmm.
to be able to put those metal plates there to put molly bags and stuff. Like
Mm-hmm.
that's really awesome, because like I was even thinking of like putting Maya's like dog leash, strapping all of her stuff to that, because like it would just get it up and I don't have to keep searching for it, because there's no organization in my Bronco ever. So
Well, Kelly drives mine, so right now ours is like the backs. For one, I haven't cleaned it since Supercell, so
same.
the back of it is just kind of a.
I still have stuff from moving in my Bronco. Like I still haven't cleaned some. We'll get my life together eventually.
I don't doubt it, but yeah. So I've got softball stuff in there. I think there's Gatorades and stuff in the back, which came in. Hey, when I went shopping with that slide out deal, that was so handy to be able to organize the back of putting stuff in there and just sliding it in the Bronco. Super helpful.
Yeah.
Sydney's softball bag. She has this catcher's big bag. It's always been a pain in the ass to first world problems, but you open the hatch and that bottom floor is kind of rubberish.
Yeah.
In the back of the Bronco, so nothing like wants to easily slide in there. So now I just pull the rack out, set it up there, and just like a filing cabinet. But that's not tonight's topic, anyways, guys. But Alan will be on the show soon. Let's see what's going on. I fixed some things. Kelly got mad at me the past couple shows because certain things weren't long enough in some of our music and stuff. So Kelly, if you're watching, it should be fixed tonight. Let's see. Honest.
Talking about a possum.
Possum? Where are we at?
I don't know. They're all talking about possums.
I had a little chihuahua try to attack a possum one time.
What the hell? What is
that? Are you saying I look like a possum? Jeez. Getting brutal tonight.
Awkward.
Nikki's like, I guess she had some dog attacking her, or possum attacking her dog. I don't know. I'm trying to keep up, man. I've not had enough bourbon in me just yet.
No.
Oh man. So tonight I wanted to, Allie's, talking about moving. Tonight I want to talk a little bit about towing with the old Broncos, because last week we had Broncos on fire, which was kind of a bummer. There was a lot of people that had little weird issues about their Bronco that we seem to highlight a little bit. But tonight I kind of want to talk about, have you towed with your Bronco? Because we towed, let's see, my trailer, how much that thing weighs, probably 1,200 pounds or so. And then I filled it full of diabolical stuff. And then we had tables and stuff. I probably was pulling around 3,000 pounds, maybe, when said and done. Maybe 2,500, we'll say. Towed like a champ, I will say. And me and Kelly's been why I'm asking about towing is because we've been looking at buying maybe a small pull behind camper. Nothing huge, basically a little teardrop shape where it's just basically a bed and you open up the back for a galley. Just something like that. And I was curious where you guys were at with this stuff because those generally weigh about I want to say 1,500 to 2,000 pounds dry. You put gear in there. If you're going on an adventure, there's water, stuff. There's all kinds of weight you add to these things. And I was curious about how people have towed with it. And Allie, when you were moving, did you use yours at all for towing?
I did not. I have not used mine for towing, but several of my customers have campers and use it and say that it absolutely tows like a champ. Like I have not had a single person complain about towing. I know our guys over at IAG, they towed with even the Raptor. I'm not going to disclose how much they towed because if y'all were at Supercell, you saw what they brought.
Right.
And no complaints from them. I don't think they had any issues either. I
Yeah.
think the issues they had it was with the trailer itself because I think it like blew 2 tires or something.
Yeah, they were every time they put a new tire on, it was putting a new tire on.
Yes, so I know they had some issues with that, but it was on the trailer side, not the Bronco side. But I've heard everyone have really good luck because I've been looking at the Flyer Pursue campers.
Mm-hmm.
Just honestly, I need something small for me and this one right here. Where is she?
Yeah.
She's right there. So it's like I'm excited to start towing whenever that is because I definitely think a camper is next for me. So we'll see.
So you're kind of looking the same way I am, something just like a small teardrop style.
Because what I like about the Flyer Pursues is they kind of open like in the back where I can still use my tent. So if I want a little bit more room, or especially with her, where she can go like in and out, she can go sleep out in the tent area while I'm in the camper. Like I just think they're super convenient.
Right. And so I'm gonna bring up we're gonna bring up some they're just local campers. But I'm curious now because something there we go. Something like this would be very appealing to me, but the problem is the weight of this thing. Now it's a dual axle trailer. I think even for full size, truck. I mean, you can tow more than this, but I think it would be a nice size load for a full size. But something like this ideally would be great. Except, I mean, fuel economy is always a issue when you tow anything. And
it
this
doesn't
thing,
matter if it's a truck or a Bronco. You're not going to get great fuel.
but
with it.
ideally this size is, but this is already at like 42. Where was it? 4,700 pounds for something of that size, and which is kind of a bummer because I mean, obviously you can't. We have a daughter that would go with us occasionally. So this would probably give her a little bit small bed. Plus, me and Kelly have a bed, and that's about it with a nice little kitchen. But price you can see here $43,000 with the line scratched through. So that means it's on sale. So for probably
for $1 less, I got you $1.
Right, but price of these things is obviously ridiculous too. But I want to find like what we're discussing. Well, here's a good shows the layout of it. So you get a Queen Murphy bed, and okay, I'm assuming this slide out is a bed itself too. But once again, it's just too much. It's too much for the Bronco, I think, which is kind of when Ford came up with the towing rating, it's based right at what Jeep does. I think they just said, hey, let's just match what they do. And then Bronco Raptor, gets 4,500 pounds, I think. So it gets like 1,000 more.
Yeah.
But it's just kind of a bummer because you really, with this style vehicle, it's an adventure vehicle, but you're not really can do a ton with it. When you want to tow something, because the trailers, like I just said, like they range so wildly from tiny just to big. There's no kind of in between.
I think that's kind of the main point of it too. Like it's able to do just enough to get you like out into the campgrounds, out off-roading, out kind of off the beaten path. But anything more than that, I mean, Ford's going to direct you to the F-150 anyway.
Right, but I mean, yes, you can go off-road with an F-150, but I think if I were heading to Moab, and wanted to stay at one of the parks out there, because I'm telling you, it's such a beautiful places to stay. You can camp right on the Colorado River there. It's just beautiful there. And a small camper would be ideally to tow, but I don't want to go off road in my F-150 at Moab either. So it's a weird balance that I'm finding of what can the Bronco do versus what do I need it to go adventure. What can it do?
Yeah.
Trying to find more of the size I'm interested in. Sorry. Ooh, clearance. Let's go to clearance.
Look at the. What are your best suggestions to get the larger dogs into your lifted Broncos? They actually make steps on Amazon. So
yeah, I have seen those.
Yeah, they make steps on Amazon.
Sorry, I'm trying to. The one thing about these websites, they're like they want to show you the most expensive things only. Here, this is what you need: $100,000 pull behind camper.
Laura goes Aura Ranger Raptor.
Right. Well, that would be awesome too. Now I'm not gonna lie, but I think that's only rated at like 5,500 or something. The tow rating on that thing is going to be.
Well, the regular Rangers are like 7, I think. No,
75 now is what the new one's going to be. Which isn't, for a little truck, that's not bad.
No.
Somebody was making suggestions.
No, honest. Xavier Ranger can pull your.
Honest, I don't. We don't discuss that. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Peugeot Sunlight. Let me look this up real quick because I am curious. Oh, Sunlight. 16 VH. Well, that's kind of interesting. Let me pull this up here. So this is what Peugeot's talking about with Norman's campers. So single axle, so it's gonna, it'll sway just a little bit. It won't be as sturdy as the dual axle, but dual axles I have found that they're just gonna be too big. Let's see here. You do get
so that probably folds out into a bed.
What, the table?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, no doubt on that. Let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to.
So that wouldn't be awful, honestly.
No, and you could cook your bacon and get grease all over the bed right here. That would be awesome.
Catch a fire. It's fine.
Yeah. Well, it's not a fire. It's a campfire.
Inside.
Yeah, that looks like a little single bed there. I'm assuming that's a refrigerator in there. Look, you get a showery thing.
Like when I'm looking for a camper, I'm going like as basic as possible because it's like I don't really care about some of that stuff. Like I don't care. I'll take a showers at the regular showers. I'll wear flip flops. Like not a big deal to me. Plus, I'm not emptying all that anyway. Like no.
Right, but I will say the appeal of this 2480 is the dry weight of that thing. So that's actually not too bad for trailer sizes.
Savings. It was $10,000.
Yeah, God's Country Overland, who was at Supercell with his $50,000 adventure trailer. Yeah, there are definitely trailers that will take you anywhere. But I wouldn't mind. I've seen some of these where you can get a rooftop tent put on top of them, and plus you have the interior, which wouldn't be too bad. I don't know if I'd want my daughter up on the rooftop tent, like we're out in the Southwest somewhere, and a condor comes through and decides that it needs my daughter. I don't know. I don't know where my brain goes with that, but no, that's actually a decent size. It's
really not too bad.
I'm trying to find some better pictures of it. If my internets would provide some clickies.
Nikki, you wish you could have got tow. You can add it after the fact, and it's not like you have like an extra cooler or anything. So like we have Insta Hitch in Brighton, and they've added it to a ton of our Broncos so far, and no one's complained.
Yeah, no, there's no. That was early on. I remember people were worried about the 1060 transmission. Oh my God, you can't do anything with it, this and that.
It's no different.
And maybe when you get tow, you get an extra cooler for it. And it's like, no, it's just that there's then you get the wiring harness and the hitch. But
that's the thing. People don't. There's not even a brake controller, and that's like the main thing a lot of people want that they thought they were getting. But Ford was like clear from the beginning, like, no, it is simply a wiring harness and the hitch. That is it.
Yeah. No, definitely on that. But I remember people were really like, "Oh, we're gonna get tow package. You're gonna get all this early on Bronco," and I was like, well, "Just look to Jeep, man.
Yeah, no.
Jeep is not giving you anything like that." So these sites are being a pain in the butt. Oh, here's a little 16-footer. Let's see. This is a used. Now it's a 2021 Forest River Wolf Pup. So
Wolf Pup, Wolf dog.
That's right, just like your dog. Look, you get bunk beds, you get a little dinette, and you get a queen bed there. So that's not actually too bad. But what is it? What does this bad boy weigh?
What does it cost?
3,100 pounds, which is about max of what probably you really want, because you're going to add 500-600 pounds of stuff to the vehicle, or your towing of this thing.
Yeah.
But let's see. So look, get 2 bunk beds. Now they don't look like much padding on those bunk beds, but
that's why it's 3,097 pounds.
Right. I mean, can we just remove these cabinets to save me a little bit of weight? Let's see. I mean, those, I guess they're okay, but nothing crazy.
They're good.
I think I might get claustrophobic in this one right here, back here. Like, hey,
that's for the wolf dog.
Yep, but nice little countertop on that.
That's not hateful.
No, and what is that? A refrigerator? What is that?
Mobile motor.
I have found though, for if you look at the marketplace, a lot of people buy these adventure trailers, and then like a year later, it's like, especially right after COVID, people bought all this stuff thinking, oh, you only live once.
So annoying, because like I used to be able to just like go camping whenever I want. Now you have to make reservations like 6 months in advance. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing a week from now. Like,
right.
My job is just way too demanding to be able to do that.
Yeah, no, like we're trying to get you down to Windrock, and it's like,
I'm trying to.
It's like, well, that's too far out. I can't think that far ahead.
Pending.
Let's see.
Mobile moto, where most RVs are made, it's either Amish or Methish.
No, it's kind of the same, right? Let's see. Google.
Richard Ortega says Dave, an A-frame camper.
Well, here's a budget trailer. Let's pull up old Smitty built. There you go. There's ideally, I wouldn't mind this, except for Smitty built, so there's no telling how long it would last.
A week.
The tents. I mean, the tents haven't had too bad of reviews, but not bad. $8,000 though from Smitty built. I don't know where you guys at in the comments with Smitty built and their camping solutions.
I'm trying to get the. Hold on, what one is it? What did I just do?
I don't know.
Me neither.
All right, here we'll get fancy. You can get off the grid trailers. God's Country Overland. What is the brand that you're using? I'm curious. I want to look at their website. Here's ideally. These are the styles I would like to use. I would like something that.
Hold on, I'm sending you this. So this is the one that I want to get, and the girl's pulling it with an EcoSport.
Uh-oh. All right, there you go. There it's up. So yeah, that has to be max of what that thing can tow, right?
Absolutely.
But and then so I mean, I guess the back of it, the hatch. Why you need the tent Like you really don't want to be in nature if you got to put that tent hatch back there to keep bugs away from you. You're like, how do you get from the car into the camper to hide from the bugs and then put this on here? Because I've never been. I know you've used the this style for your
Yeah,
Bronco or whatever.
I have the same one, and I don't have issues with it.
Yeah,
Like
I don't know
letting bugs in, nothing.
something about my tent being attached to my car that just seems like I want to leave and then it's like a pain in the butt to.
So all you gotta do, so honestly, you back right up into the tent. And there's like this big bungee thing that just goes right over the back, and you just unzip one zipper, that's it.
Right.
And then when you pull away, you just zip it back. It's just like when you walk away from your tent and you zip it up, it's the same exact thing.
Look, you can podcast here. Look, they've got their computer in there. You got a room for a flashlight. That's pretty important.
I want one so bad.
But this is ideally if we didn't have Sydney in our life, for me and Kelly, and not saying I don't want my daughter in my life, but if it was just me and her, I would do this all day long.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because all I need honestly is
size.
a nice bed where I can, because some of these have air conditions built into them.
Yeah, the one I'm looking at, just because of Maya, I am looking at the one with air conditioning. Because I was going between the Flyer Chase and the Flyer Pursue.
Mm-hmm.
So it's, I don't know, just honestly the difference between the two is really just you can get an awning with this one and the little pull-out stove thing. But again,
yeah. This guy looks like he should be in a band, like he's DJing back here.
He's not camping.
Yeah, he's not cooking anything. And she's like slapping her leg because he's probably playing some, Cotton Eye Joe or something. She's over there slapping her leg. And yeah, this isn't a campsite. I like in the back. I wish we could zoom in on that because they have like a Eat, Pray, Love sign or something back there.
Yeah.
And like, I don't need a sign to go camping. The camping is the sign of what I need to be doing. That's not a bad size though.
No, I'll try and do a video of my tent when I go up for Bronco takeover in the Mackinac Bridge or Bronco Mac takeover. I don't know, whatever it's called. So, because I also got a blow up air mattress from IAG that I have to test out too.
I was hoping, where are you at, God's Overland? I'm looking for the one he has is similar to this. Let's see, Impejo. I've been living in it for the past month. I'm assuming it's the one that we were just talking about.
Or your Bronco.
But thank you for that super chat. Andy Ackerman for $4.99. Something's not quite right here. I know there's just something a little off. Kelly's not here. Hopefully she's watching this and she'll comment and be like, "Hey, you're doing horrible." Let's see. Steven Rapp says, Miss Allie, how much do you think a Big Ben manual with hardtop with roof racks 41 MSRP is worth these days? Low mileage, less than 500.
Not answering that.
Yeah, that's a loaded question, man.
Not answering that.
I've been trying to sell my Jeep. So my Jeep is at the Jeep dealership right now, and they lowballed me so bad.
See, here's the thing. You're gonna go, and I'm gonna give you not just him. I'm gonna give you a number, and you're gonna be like, "Well, it's selling here for this much." Okay, it depends on like what part of the country you're in. It depends on what they're pulling at auction. Like, there's so much that goes into it, and Laura will agree because I know Laura's in the chat. But it's more than just hey, because then you have customers when they complain, like, "Oh, this is over MSRP. I'm just gonna order a new one." Okay. You're going to wait a couple of months for that. But yeah, that's just unfortunately what they're going for right now. So,
yeah. So Impejo says that Sunlight 16 BH is his house until he retires in August. So hopefully, Impejo, you took your, I believe in my live stream when I was camping in the Bronco, you had a recliner. I hope you are a lazy boy. I hope you took it with you. And where do you put it into that? But that would be, I will say this, sir, hats off to you for committing to that small of a positioning till you retire in August, especially through the summer, because you're in Texas, if I remember right. So that has to be a warm campsite. But yeah, so Al, yeah, I think we've told you that, but I filled out one of those goofy Carfax things the other day. So I was in between ball games. I was umpiring ball games, and I got the goofy email. Hey, they're looking for, it's a generic.
Yeah.
We're trying to talk to you. And I was bored, and I was like, okay. Me and Kelly been itching to sell this thing. I was like, all right, I'll put it in there. And for the thing has 11,000 miles on it. It's 21, and for a 21 with 11,000 miles is like nothing. That's almost like a new car. And now it does have a little bit of pinstriping on it, but that can be buffed out. Yeah, I took it off road one time. Of course, one time that me and Kelly said we're not going to take this thing off road, but we accidentally sold her Xterra too soon. And so I was like, all right, so like 1 through 10, it's a 9.5 really, because it's if I wasn't so lazy, I would go buff the damn striping out myself, but it is what it is. Yeah, they I blue booked it they're going for 42 to 45. Now that's retail, obviously.
Yeah.
But they offered me like 35 for it, and I was like, no, sorry guys, I'm not giving you 10 grand to go make on this thing either.
Yeah.
But I am amazed at those little Carfax things of like, hey, they're looking for vehicles. And then the generic email we got too of like, sometimes we pay over market value for your vehicle. And I'm like, no, you don't. This isn't fall of 2020 here where everybody was buying anything they could.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, the market has definitely changed, and a lot of people, I mean, there's still some very high price cars out there because they were just bought at the wrong time at the wrong price.
Yeah.
But prices are definitely coming down.
Well, I'm trying to get rid of this damn thing so I don't have to bring it to you, so that I can get the same. Hey, you want to be over it? You want to? How much you want to put on top of MSRP? Yeah, no, thanks. Just so I can then trade it in for a Ranger. So.
Facts. No, Mustang first, then Ranger.
No, but that's what I'm saying is then trade the Mustang I'm $4 grand over. Yeah. So me and Kelly are gonna have a come to Jesus moment about this thing because Kelly, we're great. We're negotiating. Well, I just generally like yard sales. I just price shit to get rid of. I don't want it in my life, so I want to get rid of it. So that's kind of how I am with this vehicle. I'm like, if you would get me, because we owe 39 on this thing. And I'm like, if you would get me right now 38.5, I'll pay the extra $1,000 to get rid of this thing because it's a car payment anyway. So what is it for a vehicle that I haven't driven clearly at all? But that's a whole nother story. Yes. So something like, let's pull this one up. So something like this is pretty ideal, but I don't know. You're starting to get into kind of tiny territory.
I started looking at some of those at first, and then when I was realizing how much they actually cost, I'm like, okay.
Yeah, because I mean,
some of them get up to like 45 grand.
Oh yeah, you can option these bad boys out, and then you could, look at all the room for Eat, Pray, Love that you could put up there. You could vinyl graphic that or something, or adventure.
I could just put another picture of Bucky on there.
See, there you go. You just put your Bronco so you can fall asleep looking at your Bronco.
Exactly.
I'm sure that guy on Instagram would love the. You could do a whole new cartoony thing he does. What's his name? What's that guy that does that?
AutoNation. Wait, crap! What is it?
Illustration something, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, he could just do a whole new thing for you, and you could do like those sports graphics, which your kids peel off the walls, and you can just put it up there.
AutoNation illustration. There we go.
Yeah. But this is a pretty wicked setup. 13 to 15.
So wait, does it come with the actual tent or is it just the trailer?
I have a feeling you're not getting that tent. Let's see. No reviews, so they've sold a lot of them. Does it quickly say? I'm going to say that's optional.
Adam, I don't know if anyone went to Bronco Safari, but I'm interested to see who did. If anybody.
Somebody ask about that?
Yeah, Adam Weber. I'm jealous if you went to Bronco Safari. I wanted to go.
Yeah, it would be a lot of fun. It's such a odd time. I mean, it's what, 2 weeks after or 3 weeks after Jeep, whatever, Easter Jeep Safari.
Yeah.
If it were back to back, I would go because it would give me two things to cover. But it being so far,
17-hour drive from there to San Diego. Jesus.
Or as Ron Burgundy says, a whale's. Never mind. Um, I take it you've seen that movie.
Yes.
Um,
Laura,
so Allie would
has more vacation days too.
yeah, don't we all need more vacation days? Allie, would something that's in a $30,000 budget strike your fancy as something to pull behind your Bronco?
No.
Oh, come on, man. These photos are not going to look. You get a shower, an outdoor shower.
I don't care about that though. I care about a bed. A radio's a plus just to hook my phone up to because I love music. But like, I need a bed, an air conditioner for my dog, and a radio.
That's about it, right?
That's it. I'm pretty simple.
Well, so the rooftop tent would not work for you then, because for one, getting Maya up in a rooftop tent sounds like a nightmare.
No, she could stay at the bottom though, in the air conditioning.
So you're gonna give your dog the air conditioning and you suffer on the roof?
See, I don't care about that. I love being in nature though. That's the thing. Like, I was honestly thinking about like selling my house and just like living in a camper. I would love that. Then I can just travel whenever I want.
So is that something? I mean, is that appealing to you? Like buying a trailer like this and just being like, "F Michigan" for a while. I'm going. Because for 100%. One, you can sell automobiles anywhere. Like, I mean, I know there's a client base.
I kept joking. So when I went down to Texas for off rodeo for the second time, this was all dealer stuff. This was not like my past, nothing. So when that happened, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna find like a cute Texan and I'm just gonna like live in Texas and like peace out, Michigan, I'm done. And like my GM started to get worried. He's like, I don't think she's coming back. And like he came down and sat at my desk and was like, you are coming back, right? I'm like, I don't know, no promises. Like, don't know. He's like, well, technically we can sell cars remotely. So I'm like, okay, there we go.
Wow, man. Let's see. So Adam says he stayed in one of these things, rooftop tent. Damn it, pop-ups.
$5,000 or $4,000.
Yeah, so I love the shell campers for rooftop tents because for one, they're lighter. They pack down for aerodynamics. They can pack down smaller, but man, that's a tough one for me when I can almost buy a camper for 10 grand. You could find a used camper.
Yeah.
Like, with features. This would be a tough one. Now I have rooftop tent out in Utah. It is a lot of fun, but it's at my age. I know this sounds like kind of I'm being a puss, but I don't want to be in a cloth tent anymore. Like, I'm Kelly's made me bougie. And now Kelly would love to camp like that, and I don't want to anymore. I'm just like, because it's all the crap you got to take with you. And the idea for me and for pulling with our Bronco is I want to just have it when I want to go. I want to just hook up to it and, all right, Kelly, we're leaving. Like, have all my spices and rack, whatever I need for cooking. It's in the camper. I just plug into the truck and we're go.
See, like, I have, like, whenever I go camping, I have, like, 2 bins that I literally just, like, throw in the Bronco and I'm done.
Yeah.
So, like, I think I honestly have more comfort stuff for Maya than I do myself. And that's just because I'm a psycho dog mom, so it is what it
is. Speaking of which, did you celebrate Mother's Day with Maya? Did she get you a gift?
No.
What?
She's a pain in the ass all day.
Man, come on, dog.
No, wait, what did I do for Mother's Day? Oh, I tiled my shower.
Well, that's the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah, because I'll actually have a half-working bathroom then. Speaking of...
Well, but see, if you had one of these campers, though, you'd have a shower built in. You could just sleep in the backyard till your house is ready.
I could. That would be a thought. Did you want to say hello? What's up?
Where are these trailers are such a... When I'm not looking for them, these ads will pop up like crazy of the exact camper that I want. And when I'm looking for it, it's like... Oh.
Speaking of the sass.
I hear that. Adam says he ran 7 Mile Rim last Friday with 10 on his roof. 7 Mile Rim is Kelly's least favorite trail out there because that's the one with the horseshoe. And yeah, I thought she was gonna murder me. Allie's Moab appeal to you at all?
Yeah, I want to go so bad.
It's just the distance, right? Like that's a haul.
Yeah.
You're 2.5 days from where you're at just to get there, really.
Yeah.
Because I know from us,
that's so I think it is a full 24 hours.
Yeah, it's 24 hours from us direct. Keep going.
Because I did. Oh no, then it's longer than that because it's 24 hours to where they do Colorado Supercell, and then I think that's an additional 5 hours to Moab. 6 hours.
Oh, well, here's big news. Turtleback was going out of business, and now it looks like they're coming back to business. So, fourth quarter of 2023, we will be sharing more details soon. So that was Turtleback trailers were the first one in like for overlanding. Like those were the ones you would see. They were built out of Ohio at the time, and they just built these amazing adventure trailers. And I think at the time they were probably like 20 grand when I saw them, and I was like, holy shit, 20 grand for a trailer. Now I think their trailers are like 50 grand, but happy to see Chinese company bought them and kind of ruined them.
Well, we made them cheaper. Marine Vet, thank you. She's a psychopath. He goes, love your dog.
All right, I'm really getting upset here because I cannot find a stupid ass trailer. I think I've talked about this on the show before, and like they were popping up everywhere.
Mobile Moto said, buy a small car trailer that'll carry the Bronco, rent a motor home to tow it where you gotta go. You could just flat tow the Bronco.
Yeah.
And get an RV.
I mean, have you seen those where you can pull up on the back of them? You could pull a vehicle up on those RVs that are like half car hauler. Yeah, that would be great. Except for I still think diesel and everything would be so expensive to. By the time you're doing that, you're paying to tow a house.
Yeah. So I mean, you honestly have to travel a lot to get your money's worth out of that for sure.
And then I would think too, it's expensive, and if you like you said, if you don't do it all the time, you're not getting any kind of value out of it. And then I kind of want to get away from my house. I don't want to bring the house with me.
That's true.
Like the idea of these little.
If I could pack up and go every single weekend, I would be so happy.
All right, stupid Googles. I need Kelly here. Kelly, get up here. I just heard her walk in. Oh man, what's new in Brighton Ford? Anything fun? Anything? What should we watch out for? Anything good?
No, I mean we're just kind of wait. I mean, at least from what I've seen, Broncos keep getting scheduled for production. So if you listen to their constraints, you have no problem getting yours. Even my uncle, he had ordered one, and I'm like, oh yeah, it's gonna take 6 to 8 months. Here we go. It's already scheduled in June or July or something. I'm like, I'm trying to get it pushed. I'm like, oh no. Because I think he has something going on with the car. He's like, I just need it later this year. Working on it.
I just need it later this year.
Trying. That's the thing. It's so unpredictable too, because it's everything will be going fine. Here's a great example. I've had an Expedition that has been ordered for 1.5 years. It's a limited max. It is pretty well equipped. It sat in Michigan for over a month in a shipping yard. Come to find out, it has a little bit of damage on it when it showed up yesterday. So that was cool. Whole door is smashed. So that was awesome.
Wow. Yeah. So what do y'all do in that situation?
Ford pays us to fix it, but we can't fix it.
Technically, it's not a damaged car till it's sold, right?
I mean, depending on how much damage it could be, it is reported on the Carfax.
I feel like Mitchell Watts was talking that they don't always have to report Carfax till it actually has a title.
Yeah, we don't always have to. It depends on the damage and where it was on the car. But like that's the thing. I don't want to make it seem like damage happens all the time, but unfortunately, it's very common. And now that all eyes are on these cars because they're all custom ordered, half the time we're able to fix them before anybody knew, and we're not really that lucky anymore because everybody gets the tracking updates like, "Oh, your car's there. Your car's been dropped off." It's like we still have things we have to do. We have to prep it. We have to pre-delivery inspect it, all that stuff. But
Yeah, no, that doesn't that. I would, especially like with Bronco and the height of all that. You remember there was some that were coming in damaged. I know
there
our
was
buddy
some with
Murray.
the roofs completely smashed from hitting overhead passes.
Yeah. Oh, I saw the other day there was an F-350 that hit an overpass and just lost its roof. It was a
Oh
platinum edition. The
no.
roof was on the ground, and where I'm like, that was one of those I don't
That hurts
understand.
my heart. That's sad.
Yeah, I'm assuming there's still issues getting that stuff, right?
Yeah. Well,
Um,
what just happened? There we go.
any I know we're Broncos here, but any I keep hearing order banks for Rangers are opening up soon. Any truth to that?
I have not heard anything yet.
All the
Maybe,
little Ford authorities and all them keep, I forget, the 26th or something I keep hearing.
I mean, I'm sure it's not for Raptor Dave.
Globally they've launched them all at the same time. I'm just saying. Um,
We'll have to see. I know
hopefully,
nothing yet.
hopefully your general manager's like, no, I'm first to get a Raptor. That's all I
No.
want.
It's funny because he'll like he's a Mustang guy, and he always orders a Mustang. Every single year I've worked there, he orders a
Yeah.
Mustang. He tells his wife he's gonna buy it. He'll take it home for a night, and he's like, "Nah, we'll put it on the lot." I'm like, "So you get it out of your system for one night." And like, there was one year he literally had me take a pic because like I'm friends with her, and we took a picture and like we typed on a contract, like his
Right.
payment, his name, everything, and we're like, "Look what Dom finally did." He goes, "No, he didn't." Like he even knows better. Be like, "No, it's not happening."
That's funny. Johnny's Car Care says May 26th is Ranger order time. So
Not for Raptor though.
I'm telling you, we need to have some money on the table in this one. I'm telling you, it's coming.
That's okay. Every
There's no
dealer,
way they would have shown me that vehicle at that press event and then been like, well, maybe down the road.
well, no, I mean it'll be available later this year, but order banks for it. They're not gonna.
Well, I mean, ideally for me, knowing we have a Mustang coming, like ideally for me, yes, the later is the better. But
Yeah,
the problem is for that vehicle, I need to be one of the first ones to get it.
yeah.
So it's like it's a catch-22 for me. I don't like I've grown very, especially after Bronco, you can learn to be patient. Like that's not
That's
a
the thing. Like I feel like everyone with these, like it's so funny because we're very much in the like I want it now, like I need it now type of a thing. But at the same time, like what? Um, people want what they want and they're willing to wait for it.
yeah.
That's like the biggest thing.
You didn't throw it in the right direction, Mom.
I know.
Jeez.
Apparently not.
Um,
This is my life.
Arachnacon says Turtleback Trailers is based in Arizona. There were two companies, Turtle with the name located in the Midwest, but they were OK Trailers. I believe though Turtleback Trailers was based out of Ohio till like maybe 2012, and I feel like I remember them moving to Arizona. I could be wrong though. I don't keep up with trailer news too often, so. Let's see. My stupid thing is not going to cooperate once again, so I'm trying to talk to you guys and talk trailers at the same time. So do you have any trailer companies near you? I know when I drove in Nashville, we have a couple. I've literally one.
We have we have a general RV near me in Wixom. That's
Yeah.
like it.
Do you ever go poking through those things and kind of like, oh, you ever
No,
been to
because
RV show?
no, because I'm a salesperson, so I know that if I like when it's the time, I'm gonna research, and like I will find the one that I want to get, and I will go straight to that dealer.
Yeah.
Just because I don't want to deal. And that's the thing, like half the time they always say free delivery, so we'll see how that is. But it's there's nothing really that great around us. So for me, for the flyer, I want the Intech company is the one who makes them, and obviously they give to like General RV and like things like that. So I have to figure out like how I can get one to them that I like want. Cause like again, I'm not super picky. I don't need everything. You don't need to sell me on why I need it. I need somewhere to sleep. That is it. That's all I care about.
Somewhere to sleep.
Basically.
All right, Go RVing. Let's check Go RVing's website. Oh, these are kind of fun. Have you ever seen these like throwbacks?
No. Those are
There's
cute though.
I forget. I think it's called Happy Campers or something like that. That do some teardrop throwbacks like this that are fun looking.
That's cute.
I
I
don't know how
hate
tough.
the wheels.
Yeah, I don't know how tough I would feel like pulling this behind the old Bronco, but
No.
yeah, see something like that idea that would be awesome right there. I feel like it's long, so you're going to get some space.
That's ideal. I like how the back hatch opens.
Yeah, well, that's your galley kitchen, so that's a big thing because I do want a refrigerator. I know, something small just to keep food cool. The sink part of it, I really could care less about having.
Yeah,
a
that's
sink
the
back
thing.
there.
Like with the water and stuff, like I don't really care about that too much.
Let's see if I can click on this one. Let's see. Go RVing. Look, he's pointing at things. You guys are killing me. I don't care about. So I did a podcast right before this. This is why I'm not prepped tonight, guys. I did 45 minutes on a journalist friend podcast, and I'm not blaming him. I'm blaming myself for my poor time management. But it's not working out for me tonight. And Kelly's not coming up here. I can tell that. I can just tell Kelly's like, you know what? She probably got. It was raining. I have a feeling she's there. Her and my daughter are probably like wet cats walking through
Cold,
that.
wet, and just like over it.
Yeah, probably so.
See, Joe says hot water is a must. See, I don't really care.
I mean, I guess if I was out where it was dusty and you just kind of want to rinse off, maybe
So
that
Moab.
might be all right. But no, because I don't want to pull this thing. Holy cow, this is awesome. I don't want to pull this thing either into a, I don't want to go to some like trailer. I forget what they call the little places you can do all the hookups and.
Yeah, like the little parks.
These things, I've seen these before. These things are freaking wicked, but it's $60,000.
Oh no.
Yeah, what's the weight on this? Give us a weight? 10,000 pounds. So the Bronco is not going to pull that one.
That's out.
Yeah, but you're getting dual tires.
I mean, it is cool.
Yeah, but it better be
for $60,000.
I mean, but think about it, 60 grand. This looks almost like identical to the one that we looked at. I think the one Peugeot was talking about for 20 grand.
Yeah.
Like you're getting a queen bed. This probably turns into a bed, and it looked like maybe two bunks back here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big no. That's a big no on that one. Well. All right, guys, bring it in the comments. Let us know. Obviously, you guys have been very helpful with pointing out trailers. Is there something we're missing? Ideally, $15,000 to $20,000 is where I would like to keep a cost at for something like this. I don't mind going up to around 3,000 pounds or so for a trailer, but this would definitely be something that we would. I've even thought about buying something before we go to Colorado because. Man, trying to find an Airbnb out there is a nightmare because everything's so stupid expensive. It's a resort. It's a resort area, so you're going to pay the uppity tax. So I've done some tent camping, rooftop tent camping out there. It does get cold. I will say I was in Telluride in August of 17 and froze my butt off because you're at altitude. I was at, I think, around 10 to 12,000 feet there when we were camping. Drove up to about 14,000 feet, and it was amazing though. You would love it because I camped at this old gold mine. Like, it's an abandoned gold mine that was there, but you can still see in these mountains. You still see all the troughs and stuff that they have, like bringing material down. Just beautiful, just beautiful. You're so much to the roof. But then we were in a bunch of Nissans and got the weirdest looks. Just that was something. You drive a Nissan off roading, and people just like, "What are you doing? What are you, an idiot?"
It's like, what's happening?
Yeah.
There you go. Mobile Moto will sell you his camper for $4,000.
Nice. Anna Smith, thank you for that 101. Let's see.
There you go. 3,980.
Oh,
98.
It's getting better. Andy, we haven't been helpful. You don't even pay attention to us if Kelly isn't here to babysit you. Jeez.
Andy ripping on Dave lately.
I'm looking at you guys over here. I've got the monitor here watching what's going on. I'm over here trying to research at the same time. I used to do these shows by myself, had zero issue, had talk points, and just speaking of talk points, I feel like there's a sighting. Did y'all get wet?
Yes.
Really wet?
We got like 45 minutes delayed on.
I was wondering why it took y'all so long to get here. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Kelly Boyd.
Kelly!
Howdy.
And she loves her cup holders.
Marine vet, Dave, your age is showing.
Do it.
Hold on. Sorry. Moving cameras.
Maya.
There we go.
Oh, Lord, what do I have to help with, honest?
It's been a struggle tonight. Trying to research and try to be entertaining as well. And then Maya's trying to entertain in her own way.
Well,
I know.
You might want the microphone.
I really got to get doors in all these rooms again.
So tonight's topic, we've been looking for travel trailers, something the Bronco could pull.
Okay.
Yeah.
Within reason.
Under factory spec.
Yeah. Here's something. Let me look at the weight.
Adam said Dave's winning.
I'm winning?
That's what it said. Thanks, David Zarko. Happy belated Mother's Day to all the mothers in the chat.
Hold on, give me 2 seconds. I'm going to take her outside really quick. I think
all right.
Unacceptable.
Well, but so we've been looking. Kelly, by the way, has been. Oh, I guess the camera's over here now. Kelly's been working the softball fields.
Yes,
it's our busy time of year for that. But we've been looking for 20,000s where kind of I put it. I was curious, have our audience towed actually with it? We towed the trailer to Supercell, only a couple 100 miles. I think probably was 1,500 to 2,000 pounds. Towed great, no problems.
Like nothing was behind there except for when we were going through switchbacks, and that was just the stress of it.
Oh, there was some super stress of this because Waze decides anytime I go to towns in Tennessee, Waze is like, you need every back road out there, and we're talking and not paying attention.
In Waze's defense, we usually go where we're getting ready to battle rush hour traffic. So there's that.
All right. So here is one. This looks interesting just from the get-go. Looks like you can actually stand up in this, so that would be appealing.
That would be more my
appealing.
I get a little claustrophobic.
So you get a queen bed, a little dinette. It looks like it probably turns into a bed there as well. You get a TV. Well,
sold.
Or room for a TV.
I mean, I don't know where the $25,000 is going to come from, but
so I like the design of this. And it's got jacks so you can level it.
Well, I hope so.
Well, some of them don't. So you get a little kitchenette there.
Necessary.
Looks like a little microwave down there, which I will say a microwave would be nice.
Honestly, for us, a microwave over a stove, because we could just bring a camper stove, to be honest with you.
And I love those little Maxwell meals things. What were they called?
Maxwell meals.
You know, in the freeze dried meals. What was the lasagna or something we used to get and loved?
Oh yeah, I don't remember. It was Backpackers meals.
Yes. Yeah, look at that. Speed cook cooks 50%.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like if I didn't have a stove, it would be okay because usually we have our camper stove that we cook on the fire. The fridge is necessary though.
Yeah, that's definitely a bed. That definitely.
100% breaks down.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a spot for Sid. And then there's a spot for us back there. Now, is it a full or is it a queen?
I thought it said it was a queen. Oh, you get a little bathroom as well.
Yes, necessary.
Not necessary for me, but
it is totally necessary for me.
I'm trying to find the bed. There's the bed.
Looks. I think it's a queen.
I'm sure it's a very bad mattress.
Oh, I'm sure we would totally have to replace it with a real mattress.
There was a.
What's it say down the bottom? Queen bed.
Yep.
RV queen bed. So it's probably like a full.
What the hell does that mean? An RV queen bed? Either you're a queen bed or you're not. Like,
see, and Peugeot, that works for me too. Just bring in an air fryer.
Oh yeah. So in Peugeot right now is camping out he's living in a 16-foot trailer.
Wow.
Yeah.
He said, I challenge you to find one for under 20,000 that the Bronco could pull.
Well, I'm looking.
That's brand new.
I'm looking. There's no weight on this. Why would that's so important on a trailer? Why would you not put weight?
Wait, let me look. It says a beast mode package. Ooh.
What the hell is a beast mode package?
I don't know. You wait a second. I can look and see because sometimes you miss things.
I'm trying to find the layout again. There it is. So there's the layout. So a 60 by 74 queen bed. Mm-hmm. Sleeping capacity of 3. There is no dry weight on this one. It's weird. Oh, look, we can finance it for up to 120 months. The rest of our lives. Oh, there we go.
See?
And this is why you make the big bucks.
Yep.
So where's that?
Yeah,
dry weight right there. 20. Yeah. Oh, no, that's not bad.
And what's ours rated for? 3,500?
3,500. Even
with the Sasquatch?
Yeah. So that would be, I think, probably ideally for you. I like something smaller because I always think of fuel economy, like pulling this thing. Now, where we would pull this on a weekend was 50 miles away at a local lake or something, so it wouldn't be nutty to tow with the Bronco.
And I just doomsday of like, it's only happened to us a couple of times, but I just doomsday imagining it be that one weekend that freak of nature rainstorms come up out of nowhere and then you're stuck in a tent or something tiny. So for me, I'd rather have like a little bit more space.
Mm-hmm. But I will say price wise, 25. So that's probably, honestly, it's probably about 7,000 more than I would want to spend.
Oh, 100%.
On something like this, because Kelly's parents, by the way, are the trailer experts who go through trailers like crazy. They buy one that it doesn't work out because it doesn't fulfill the storyline in your mom's head about what's going to happen with it. They sell it, and a year later they buy another one with kind of the same expectations and the same outcome.
Oh, don't offer me a good time, Marine Vet, because that's like a dream for me as like a toy hauler.
Well, me and Allie were talking about that a little bit.
Like I would be all about an RV to pull.
But then you're $85,000 roughly.
Okay.
Okay,
I don't have $85,000, but hey, you got to pay to play, right?
Honest
Sell the house.
Joe Biden interest rates.
Oh God.
Don't engage in the talk, Allie. You're gonna get yourself in trouble.
That's okay.
A-frame camper, 2,400 dry weight, stove, AC heater. I have one and love it. Bronco tows it. A-frame. Oh, that's one of those.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone loves A-frames.
Well, like pop-ups, I'm assuming, right? It's like the
Yeah.
deal that pops.
Well, I would imagine though, what can you sleep in that A-frame 2400 dry weight? Because I don't feel like you could stove out, shower, queen bed. Oh, it does say table turns into a bed. Stove, AC heater, stove outside. See, that's what I would just need is a stove outside, I think.
Yeah, because it's not super appealing that it's inside to me.
I do like the fridge though. Fridge is kind of necessary.
Oh, definitely. All right,
There's
so
one.
here's one. Our internet's been wonky tonight. Something like this, I'm assuming.
Yeah, those are so cool.
Oh yeah, because those pop up because they're technically flat, right? So they're
Yeah.
technically a pop-up camper,
Yeah.
so they're flat.
My problem with these though is there's wear and tear. Anytime you got to open that thing, it just feels
That's
like
true.
there's a lot of wear and tear to that.
Also, my question is so when you put the A-frame up like that, do you have leaking?
Yeah, I don't know.
I would think at first you wouldn't, but I think to your point, it would over time.
Man, they do get fancy, huh?
Dang.
Ooh.
That's the Rockwood.
Man, I've been like trying really hard, like not to buy a camper and like.
It's the wrong topic tonight. Sorry.
Why did I come on tonight?
Oh, there you go. There it is.
What?
Twin bed, king bed insert. And then the dinette drops. That's what I'm talking about right there. King bed.
And the price of these are probably ridiculous.
Probably.
You got it contacted.
Got to pay to play, Kelly, remember?
I know. I know. I wonder if there's any pop-up. Go under pop-up there under lazy days.
Oh, see, these are not appealing to me at all.
No. But if maybe the
I know.
A-frame is under pop-up.
Because I've seen these netting just wears.
We had one. My parents had one years ago.
It explains a lot. That explains quite a bit about your mom. Love her to death. Only mom I've got left, basically. But that explains so much.
Why does that explain so much?
There's always been these travel trailers in your life.
That's from my dad, though, mostly. It's not just my mom.
Oh,
here we go.
You want a Bronco or a warm and fuzzy place to sleep. Good grief, Charlie Brown.
Yeah, you put your four-wheelers or side-by-side up there. Sorry, Bronco. We've gone side-by-side.
I do kind of dig that, though.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Show me more.
Look, you can hide dead bodies in there.
This is not that show. That's it? There's no inside pictures?
Well, it was cold.
What the crap?
Allie, we've learned that she does not go to these retailers just to look. She will know exactly what she wants when she goes and buys it because she's a salesperson and will not fall for their tactics.
Don't blame me.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I don't want, because like when I'm ready for one, then I'll like actually start doing more research and stuff. But for now, I'm just like looking. It's like I want one.
For real, yo.
And I'm also not going to finance it for like 30 years like they try to be like, oh, you can only pay like $52. No.
That's the thing with these. Like, people don't realize, and then the interest rate's like 20% or something too.
Exactly. Like, I truly just want to just pay cash and be done.
I'll be honest though, like if you don't have the money to buy it under cash, if the interest rates are similar, so stick with me, folks. If the interest rates are similar,
the dog just tooted, man. Oh my god!
Did you have to share that with the whole place?
I didn't want him like seeing us puke on camera. Be like, sorry, guys. Oh, god. It's woofing under the desk, man.
Real life for the Boyds. Welcome, and I swear to God, it's not me. Don't you get that look?
No. Go ahead.
But what I was gonna say is that stick with me, folks. But like, if I have the choice to finance $25,000 at 6 or 7 years, or 36 months for the same interest rate. I have to say I would consider it only because you just don't know when life can kick you in the balls.
Absolutely,
And
and that's the thing. I'm just talking
just
about like
pay more on your monthly payment when you can.
Yeah. And that's the thing, like most of the time there's no penalty for paying it off early, so go for it.
Yeah.
So
why are these websites, when I was telling the audience, when I'm looking for this stuff, just goofing around, the ones I'm looking for pop up?
What are you looking for? I can help
the
you.
small trailers.
Dude, for real.
Is he doing it again?
No, he's chewing on his feet. He's driving me crazy.
Anyways.
Our dog we've never had to trim his nails because he has always trimmed his nails since he was a puppy. Like he chews them off himself, and not like obsessively, like chews them off and hurts himself, but he will clean his paws obsessively.
It's quite annoying.
It is very annoying.
All right, talk amongst yourselves.
I'm looking. Marine Vet says, who can afford a nifty little camper after buying a Bronco?
That is
agreed. That's very good.
That is a very
that's
good.
a fact.
Oh yeah, mobile. That's the thing, is that a lot of people now are going that whole like live on the, because a lot of people can work from home now. A lot of people are just going the RV life and like moving around the country as they do.
Trust me, there was a good 6 months I seriously thought about saying, screw it, I'm doing it. I was going to sell my house, sell everything, buy a camper, and just call it good.
Yeah. I don't blame you.
So close.
Especially if you're young like you, Allie.
So this is ideally for me what I would like. Now I know it's too small for you. But for me, like for us to like keep in the backyard and just hook up and go, I think this would be the best option. It's weight wise, it has to be goofy, like just easy to pull. I mean,
my chest gets tight just looking at that small space.
Why? Oh, we already saw one. Me and Allie saw one that said "Eat, Pray, Love" up here. You can
Facts.
We'll put some candles up here that'll burn it down. You know, come on, think about the options.
Think about when I have to get up and pee in the middle of the night.
That's not for me to think about.
I know.
Nor our audience to think about.
I don't care. I did it anyway. That's life. That's what we do. Looks leaky, Mobile says.
Well, so does my bladder.
I hope it's not leaky.
Well, now this is appealing. See, look at that. $19,000. It's used. Look at all,
it looks beast mode.
Look how tiny this is. Jesus.
It doesn't even fit a bed.
That's how tiny it is. You don't need a bed. But the outside looks really cool though, Kelly.
Yeah, I don't care.
People in the overland community would respect us for being so uncomfortable in this thing.
Is that how that works? Do we really give that many you-know-whats?
Look at that. You get a plastic box. You get some solar
panels.
You can charge your iPhone. You got a Dometic fridge.
There's a whole bathroom there, or a whole kitchen. Yeah, look how uncomfortable those damn things would be.
Those are only details.
That would be that's totally details. Like
it's only money.
That's totally like sitting on a lawn chair in the backyard. Cushions.
It grows on trees. It's fine.
Get a fire extinguisher for those candles.
Yeah, for the candles that burn the damn place down. Look, you have a net to put all your shit in because you don't have any other room.
Mobile. It's for the Bronco hammock. I never even got a Bronco hammock. Lame.
Marine Vet says, get a tent, sleeping bag, and find some firewood. Be happy we have a free country to do the stuff in. I get it. I totally get it. But
just don't film yourself doing it out in Moab anymore because you'll go to jail.
But here's what I'm going to say, that Marine Vet. Like, I used to be that person that was all about like camping on the ground, no problem.
Oh, we may have discussed this already.
Well, if you did, that's okay, but I'm going to say it again. It just gives validity to what you talked about before. But I'm 41 now, and the ground does not like me. Actually, It's not the ground that's the problem. It's my back that does not like the ground. Like
Your back doesn't like our bed.
that's true. My back doesn't like our bed. My back can go out just folding laundry. So that tells you something.
Look, Kelly, $43,000 for no space.
Yeah, nope.
But you can have wine and cheese.
Oh, I'll have wine and cheese in the zero fridge.
See? It's how you look at it. And you got a new tire there. Look at that. It's still got the
It's beautiful.
You got a water heater.
That is kind of cool, but it's still too big or too small.
You get these cool blankets.
The blankets don't come with it, I'm sure.
You don't know that.
It's new inventory. It's called staging.
Facts.
You're killing you're crushing my dreams here.
You're welcome.
Look at the back of this thing. This is awesome.
It is awesome.
When it's raining, we can sit on these bars right there and
No, you
get
can't.
soaking wet.
Yeah, exactly. Because you've got nowhere else to go.
You got a truck? You got a Bronco you can sit in?
It rains all weekend. That's what I want to do is sit in the Bronco.
I think if it rains all weekend, we're probably going home.
Probably true.
That'd be sad.
You guys have suffered through a show tonight. I appreciate it. I really
Laura,
have.
I think that might be it too. I think it might be kids that did it too. But then what's Dave's excuse?
Kids.
You didn't carry a child for almost 9 months.
Did I not?
No.
I remember getting you fruit and
Oh,
yeah.
Let's not even talk about the fruit.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about the fruit since this is Marital Nation for a minute while he's
going to have
searching.
to be, clearly.
So I'm sure I've probably told this story before, but when I was pregnant with our daughter.
Oh my God. I'm sorry, car show people. I'm the auto journalist here. She's just, yeah.
Shut up. I could only eat 2 or 3 things. Oranges and pineapple and sometimes SpaghettiOs. And we were broker than broke, man.
Sometimes
broker than broke. And here we have, I knew how many oranges were in the kitchen.
Yeah.
This one comes to bed with the last orange for himself.
Wow. You're really throwing me under the bus on this one.
Awkward.
Himself. He hid it under the blanket. He was like a squirrel.
You would have. I think you would have. Maybe not. Maybe not.
Jeez. Our audience, what a dick I am.
They already know.
Finish your story.
He ended up sharing it with me, but not after I gave him many, many side eyes. Because I truly knew that was the last orange we had in the house. And I knew I had nothing for breakfast because he was eating on.
Andy Ackerman, men, I tell you. The worst.
All right, let's end on this one. So I brought him up earlier.
Oh boy.
I was going to say, let's not do that.
Not do that. Let's no music this. So.
Really? Are we really doing this?
Well, we talked about it. He's like a turtle. Yeah, don't do that, guys.
It
Don't
just
be that
hurts
guy.
my heart.
Yeah. It's hopefully they here's a bigger version maybe. Oh, just Instagram.
No, just Instagram.
I've lost it why that happened, but then again I'm not. That poor Bronco. Could you imagine the people at MAP?
His same Bronco.
Yes. Can you imagine
he rolled already?
The people at MAP that are so proud to like people.
His back end slipped.
Sure it did.
No, look at it.
No, but it's poor. I don't want to be.
I agree. Poor trail choice.
Yes.
Or line choice.
But he powers through everything.
I feel like he should have been where the guy in green is.
Yes, I would.
Why is he that far down?
I don't know. I don't know. I've never done Pritchett out there, so I don't know it exactly. But yeah. Anyways, so that's
Seth said he was he was in 2-wheel drive.
It wouldn't matter what you're like. You picked a horrible line. He must have had the locker on and just.
When in doubt, throttle it out. No.
You can just send it
just
if you want
stop watching
to.
it.
You can just send it if you want to.
No.
We don't do that here.
All right, Allie. So clearly you're not going to tell me anything about the Ranger Raptor coming.
No.
We still have no clue about Mustang.
I'm still on my side. I'm still showing the 12th.
Really. My date keeps changing over here on me.
Is it changing again?
Well, I'm checking it again. No, but I've seen 12th, I've seen the 13th, and then I've seen the 14th. I'm like, just choose a date.
Yeah, I'm still showing the 12th. Hold on. Let me check it again.
It would be real nice if it was there on the 17th.
Yes. Hey, Ford execs who I know do actually watch this show from time to time. If there was a way, because we will be there the 17th, if there was a way that truck could be delivered the 15th.
I'm still showing the 12th.
We have ours says scheduled week of 14th still.
So wait. Oh, yours says schedule week.
Mm-hmm. But that week, that would have been like a Wednesday.
The 12th is that week. The 12th is on a Monday.
Yes.
Yeah.
So people over at the Mustang plant, if you could deliver that to Brighton Ford, or I mean, I know it's got to go through inspection, but you could just deliver it to Holly Oaks. And I could do the paperwork on the back of Allie's Bronco.
Hey, I've done crazier deliveries.
And I would take the thing out in the sand and have a little fun with it. I'm just saying.
Nope. You won't.
Come on, Allie. You gotta play around. You gotta let me have fun. Ow! You don't get to drive the Z now. Oh wait, you can't. Oh, it's a manual transmission.
Oh, don't think I can't take it. Where does it sit all day?
Where's the key going with me?
So you can lose it?
Maybe. Then you can't wreck it. All right. So and
wow.
No window
Ye
sticker.
Of little faith.
No window sticker. We all know this. We all know this game.
Yeah. You should be used to this by Bronco by now. Come on now.
You know what pisses me off though with the Mustang? I know this is Bronco, but is the fact that Ford cannot actually add any more photos of their stupid car that I have no clue exactly what I ordered. I don't know if it's going to truly look like this car.
It's going to be a surprise.
No, it's
or if our wheels are going to look different.
Like,
we don't know.
I'll swap your wheels and put the stripe back on.
Screw that shit.
No. No, because I wanted the I forget what the kind of hidden stripe was, but I think there was a delay to that. But no, like their whole website pisses me off, and it did it with Bronco too, where like it's like, oh, we can only afford to get half of the website up.
Here's what they need to do: they need to bring in an intern because interns are hungry. Guess what an intern will do? They'll get that shit on the website because they're hungry.
I don't think that Ford actually builds their own website anymore. Like,
I'm sure they don't.
But
that doesn't mean the website.
We resource everything out.
Doesn't mean the intern people or the website people don't have interns. Just saying.
That's true.
That's true.
But look, I don't know what the interior is going to look like or not. Couldn't tell you.
It's not going to look like that. That's for damn sure.
No, it's going to look like Rapid Red.
There.
No, it's going to be silver.
It's better.
And the seat that our poor daughter will have to sit in at some point that looks like a recliner.
Dude, stop chewing.
Anyways, that's my weekly Ford. That's my Ford issue of the week.
His bitch fest.
Allie, anything you want to promote coming up? Anything going on besides?
I'm seeing you at Holly Oaks on Saturday.
Yeah.
If you're in Michigan.
What if you're not in Michigan? Can they still come?
Yeah. I don't care if you make the drive. Laura, come hang out with me. Laura will make the drive.
Yes, you will. No, we are not getting a manual Mustang.
Hi, Matt Porter.
Hey, Matt.
No, I mean, it would be fun to the Z we have. So I have a 2023 Nissan Z Performance sitting in the driveway, manual transmission. It's fun to drive. Like I scared the shit out of Ricky today. Just scared to piss out.
Can you not put that on record?
Allegedly, but
to Mexico with the car, right?
Yes, of course. But honestly, I would rather it been an automatic. I
paddle shift.
Some paddle shifters. Yeah, I think it.
You know how I feel about paddle shifter.
I know how you like paddling shifters. That I think it would be a lot more fun because we've driven the Supra that way, or I drove the Supra. You didn't want to drive the Supra.
I didn't have any desire to drive the Supra.
I think it would be fun to drive the Z that way. But this Z is going to kind of get us excited about a Mustang coming. So,
It's true.
wait, what? What?
I lied.
Allie, you told me this was going to be the Sasquatch package Mustang.
Shit.
Damn it, man. Why are you breaking hearts like that in Peugeot? Hey, Laura, have you had anybody interested in a Ranger Raptor at your dealership? I'm curious.
Because she messaged me about color.
Stop. I'm trying to be interesting here.
Nice try.
I know it's not very welcoming.
You're not doing a very good job.
Yeah, that green, Kelly.
You probably should let me in on what you're going to be doing.
Hmm?
You probably should let me know before you just like
order Mustangs and.
No, you probably should let me know if you're trying to lead a question or something.
Oh, no.
Yeah, there's no Sasquatch on the Ranger.
Yeah,
Nope.
That's a bummer. Though I do think we'll see a Wild Track coming up on that. I think next year you'll see more options. People do. Allie, I've never seen people freak out so bad on the Ranger 6G forum that because we got to see we saw 3 trims. We got XL, 4 trims. So we got an XL, XLT, Lariat, and Raptor. So we saw those 4 trims at the reveal, and people were like, "I can't."
There were actually 6
2 Raptors.
Hold on, there were 6 trucks there. 2 Raptors, the XLT that was the SXT.
Well, that was the XL. That was an STX package.
STX. I'm sorry, STX that was down by the lake,
Mm-hmm.
and then there was the Lariat
Mm-hmm.
and the Lariat Chrome Edition.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other one.
We call that the Lariat Old Man Edition.
With the chrome.
Mm-hmm. Sorry. Honest. Sorry.
Wow. You just remember. Who's nice. Just remember. And then the white one that was FX4? 4x?
No, that was the XLT.
Was that an XLT?
Yeah. Anyways, I don't even know where I was going with this now. Thanks.
You said people were pissed in the Ranger.
Oh, so they're mad that the fact that there was no trimmer there was no this there was no that there. I was like, are you freaking? Like, it was a generic launch of a vehicle. Like they'll save I think you'll see a trimmer package now.
Yeah.
I would think at launch there'd be a trimmer package, right? I mean, because you have one in the normal Ranger, in the current Ranger, why would you suddenly not have it?
I mean, they're probably going to do with just like they did with Bronco and like just get these things out and then we're going to see the packages later.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
Laura
and no, I don't know if there's actually a Tremor one. I'm just kind of saying from what they've done in the past.
Yeah, from previous experience. Laura says, poor guy has been waiting longer than you have, I think.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Just because I haven't bugged Allie about ordering one of these damn things since she's been on the show does not mean that I haven't been wanting this.
What? What do you want?
The Ranger Raptor. Just because when you started coming on the show, I've started bugging you about it.
I thought you wanted a Colorado.
What? Colorado?
What?
No, I think the Colorado is a better looking truck.
Ugh.
Honest as Kelly, love your shirt, Dave. One more shot.
I know. But I don't want a 4-cylinder either.
True.
So that's what ruins me with the ZR2.
Oh, my dad was not kidding. This grout like killed my hands.
All dried out?
Yeah.
Hey, I really do. I'm going to have a guest bedroom down here, so you are more than welcome to come down anytime and teach me how to tile.
So I was actually shocked of like how I caught on. Like my dad cut it all.
Yeah.
But I just like laid it and then I grouted it all tonight.
I tiled our fireplace, our first house.
We tiled our fireplace. We took turns.
I don't recall that.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
For the word to the wise, slate does not cut well at all. get
No,
tile.
I have porcelain tile that I was doing because it's like that marbly effect.
Uh
Of course,
huh.
it had to be freaking bougie.
Yeah, we had slate tiles, and because it's natural, like you would cut it and it would splinter more, and it would cut it and it would splinter more. Yeah, there
I'm
was nothing.
surprised that this cut like really well. Just my hands are like.
Mobile Moto says grout has lye in it. It's a chemical burn.
Ugh.
That would make sense.
Man.
Well, it doesn't like burn.
Right.
My hands are just like drying up like crazy.
If a 2.7 Ranger trimmer with rear locker and front torsion comes out, it will
sell hard.
No, they're gonna do trimmers coming for that truck because everybody's gonna want a Ranger Raptor that they can't afford, and trimmers gonna be sitting there like they're gonna tease you with what you can't get.
Hi, I'm right
Yeah.
here. That's the thing. I have a guy looking for a Raptor right now, like F-150. I'm like, we don't have allocation for one. Like all of the ones that we have money in house already. Like they're all well spoken for. And I'm like, you want an F-150 Tremor? He's like, what's it look like? Sent him a picture.
Wow.
He's like, I'd rather not spend 80. I'll spend that. I'm like, okay.
I like the trimmer package. I think it looks great.
Mm-hmm.
I love the orange, kind of the little.
That's the
touches
thing.
of it.
I think it's different enough, but it still has like that aggressive like look to it. So why does my screen keep doing this?
Right.
Oh my.
Sleep over at Dave and Kelly's. Hey, y'all want to come? We got a big bonus room here. You can come do the podcast with us.
Killing it. Why do you keep crying? What's wrong with you today? Oh my lord.
What is that? What's Bengals 14-3?
No, he's saying our record.
Oh,
I don't know. Honest, I'm a little iffy this year. Been a fan for a long time.
did they keep what's his face? Prima Donna. What's his name?
Joe Burrow?
Yeah.
He's not a prima donna. Don't you dare talk about Joe Burrow in this house like that.
That wasn't the word I was looking for. It was more like bougie, Mr. Bougie.
He's not bougie either.
Have you seen how he dresses?
Oh my god.
For game days?
Look, you're a Lions fan. I don't want to hear about it.
I didn't say I was ever a Lions fan.
Allie is. She had a Lions
I'm
shirt
not a
on last
football
week.
fan because
Of the Lions.
I watched the Lions lose on Thanksgiving Day. That's your Thanksgiving.
Hey, we're very good at losing up here, okay? Leave us alone.
100%, except for
We're die hard.
The Red Wings suck too.
the Red Wings suck right now, but
Dude, and so do the Tigers.
oh, 100%.
We're really.
I have to
used
go
to
see a
losing.
game. I want to see a game of the Tigers game up there, though.
My dad would totally take you to a
No, I don't want to go with your dad.
Just be careful because he might watch this video. No, he's not going to watch this video.
No, I would not want to go with your dad. Her dad, I love him to death too, but he I'm a baseball fan, or used to be, and so I'll talk about Cincinnati.
Until he met my dad, is that what you're trying to say?
Kind of. I'm a Cincinnati Reds fan who we've sucked for a long time. Cincinnati, we know how to suck in Cincinnati. Anyways,
I heard her.
He'll want to start up a conversation when we see him, and he'll talk for 30 seconds. Oh yeah, you're Cincinnati Reds. Well, you know the Tigers, and I'm like, well, there goes the rest of the night.
Yep. Come here. Did you want to say hi? Come here. No. What do you want?
Honest, you coming down for the game? We'll totally tailgate.
Yeah.
Because I got a buddy that has season tickets there.
Oh boy. It's a party.
Come on, man. Why you want to bring up the Chiefs right now, Chiefs?
How about them Chiefs?
Hey, how about your quarterback's brother? Looks like he's gonna go to prison. No, the Chiefs, that's a great rivalry right now. I love it, man. I don't want to go into any Super Bowl easy.
No, but I do just want a fair damn game.
That would be nice. There was a few calls. Anyways,
just a few.
All right, guys, that is a show tonight. I've apologized for such a ill-prepared show. This week has gone that way. We weren't expecting a Nissan Z to show up this week, and suddenly an email was like, "Hey, here, your press car's here."
And this is our pre-scheduled biggest week of the month for softball.
Yes.
And 2 of the 6 games have been rained out. So I can only imagine.
Oh, and then I have to umpire 6 games Saturday.
Yep.
Somehow get at least 2 videos out on the Nissan Z.
And I work on Saturday and Sunday. gonna be a fun week.
It is what it is. It's life, you know?
Yep.
Yeah, but most of this is my own doing. Is the problem?
Can't help you.
I told your UIC tonight. I said Dave already said he's not doing anything Saturday night since he's doing 6 games on Saturday. He's like, I told him he didn't have to do that many if he didn't want to. I said the checks are just piling up on the counter for our July trip.
That's right, man. We'll at least have half of our gas.
He said there's a 90-day limit on that. You have to cash it. I said it's not written on the check, so it's fine. He's like, I'll have it written on there just for Dave.
Well, we'll be gone.
I know, it was just funny because he said it. He's like, no, it's not really. It's funny.
Kelly, you have any last words since you are late to the party?
Wow.
Oh, Laura just said, are we going to dinner after Hollyoaks the 17th? Maybe.
I mean, if I'm invited, I guess I could.
No, everyone's gonna go, but Dave. Kelly, you're invited. Dave, not you.
You like how I keep getting invited to things and you don't? There seems to be a trend.
I know. In 2020, I started this All Train Nation thing.
Weird.
I went from Nissan to this.
Maya,
So
say
she
hi.
had no desire to be a part of the Nissan show. Well, till you saw the one trip.
Maya, say hi. Look at.
And then you're like, hey, I need to involve.
Wow,
you.
now I just sound like I'm an adventure chaser. Okay, no,
Why
before
am I
you do that,
crazy
no,
doing this?
before you go,
I'm so confused.
when we got together, who was supposed to be the traveler?
I didn't know we had
Not you.
things. Here's your part of
Not
the
you. Plain and simple.
So my dream in life was that I was gonna work in the music business and I was gonna travel some with it.
My dream in life was I was going to be the musician in the music business and travel.
Okay, but before we got married, you had flown what, one time?
Yep.
And now
Probably flown more than you.
you've definitely flown more than me since we've been married, for sure. So I was the travel bug. I taught him how to travel, like legit. I taught him how to navigate airports and everything. Remember that time you almost missed your flight in Dallas?
Oh my God. I did this to myself.
Yeah, you did.
100%.
I don't think that's the newest one. I thought I loaded it.
I don't see it. Oh, there it is.
There it is. All right, Kelly, even though the background's changed. Whether it be two-wheel drive,
4-wheel drive.
it only matters what you drive. Clearly, it does not only matter because we've talked Z's, we've talked travel campers, we've talked Ranger Raptors, maybe a little Ranger in there. There was some F-150 talk.
See, that's on you. I came in at the back end.
Wait, we talked about a possum.
Yeah, there was possum talk. Yeah. It's all been out there.
And you
today.
said that I was the shit show causer.
I didn't say you were a shit show causer. Matt. Wait, that's not Matt. There's Matt. Matt, we got to get you on the show. I want to talk about your Bronco.
Yeah, I love his Bronco.
I know, it was awesome.
And yes, I do love my shirt, honest. I do. And I wore it just for you tonight.
This has been your Bronco Talk Live presented by White Knuckle Rock Sliders. Kelly, what are White Knuckles? The best damn rock sliders out there.
I was like, besides that, is there a punchline I'm supposed to know?
Peace.